Buying silver in the UK is expensive. VAT and high premium in silver puts a lot of investors off. With the spot price being about £25 for silver, if you're investing, why would you pay £10 to £15 more? In this video, I'll explain a few ways you can buy silver much more efficiently. Silver is much more than just a shiny metal. It's considered undervalued compared with its historical high, and a lot of people like buying it to save, stack, and collect. But getting it at a good price takes a little strategy rather than just buying it new and direct from places like the Royal Mint, where a 1 ounce silver bullion coin like the Britannia is way too high for what the coin's worth. Now that's the problem. Silver bullion is sold with VAT, 20% tax applied on silver. This can be a deal breaker for many, especially as an investor. Would you realistically put your money into an investment and be 20% down straight away? And that's not counting the premium. The markup, also called a premium, you can't just buy at spot plus the VAT. Businesses need to make something out of it. Labour, dyes, transportation costs, packaging. All of these things are included in that price, and often silver can be nearer that £40 mark. With spot being £25, it's a very high price to pay and ultimately eats into your potential investment gains. To buy silver cheaply, you need to understand three key things: the spot price, the premium, and the source you're buying from. So firstly, knowing the spot price. The spot price is the current market price of silver per ounce. You can track it live on precious metal websites, and today it's sitting around £25. The second is minimizing the premium. Businesses charge premiums for minting, handling, profit, but not all premiums are created equal. Government minted coins like Libertads carry higher premiums than privately minted rounds or bars, as well as collectible silver, but that's a whole nother video in itself. Number three is choosing the right source. So firstly, you have local coin shops. They're great for small quantities and face-to-face deals. You can haggle to get a good deal if possible. And also antique shops seem to be a good way of getting, especially older silver coins, close to spot. Even places like car boot sales, but just be aware, unless you know how to test, I'd be very cautious with this approach. The second, of course, is going to be online bullion dealers. Buy during sales or when the spot dips. Sign up for email alerts so you're notified before it's live. Special schemes under Atkinson's and Chards is really useful. VAT is paid on pre-owned silver under this scheme. You pay it on the dealer's profit margin, making it much more cheaper than buying it brand new. It's useful. You still get your Britannias, Maples, coins like that, and often in great condition, but at £5 to £6 lower than if it were new. You find many stackers protect bullion in capsules, so coins like these, many are often in really nice condition. The third is peer-to-peer. They are riskier, but deals can be really good. You can use marketplaces like Instagram, Facebook, and eBay. I regularly buy and sell on Stacker Social, which is a UK Discord group. I've bought some silver crowns recently that I got from there. I use it as a bit of fun to collect, but also for silver weight. So if the silver price does go back up, then these will be the types of silver coins and things that I'll be looking to liquidate. You can pretty much pick these up for just about a tenner. The spot price is about £8 or £9, and you can easily sell these types of coins on eBay, I'd say between £14 and £20, or privately, because it has that numismatic appeal. A coin, ultimately, people like buying them to collect and complete their sets if they're doing a date run, for example. But I just use these for a bit of savings, a little bit of fun as well. They're quite cool to have. You can sell sterling by the gram on places like eBay, as people are always looking for a bit of a bargain, a bit of a buy. So it's very easy to sell these types of coins when the time comes. And also this naturally leads me up to junk silver. So junk silver is constitutional silver. I suppose you can kind of look at British sterling silver as junk silver as well, but pre-1965 US coins contain 90% silver. They're often overlooked, and they're not so common in the UK, but often priced close to spot. I picked up $5 face recently for around £90. I can scrap this today and make between £80 and £85, or sell it privately for more, which is a little bit more logistics. This is typically silver weight that I'm keeping in the long-term stack. But these types of coins, these types of ways to buy silver, they make great waiting for safes as well. But just going back to Stacker Social, if you want to learn a little bit more about Stacker Social, I'll leave a link in the description. Stacker Social is simply a community of stackers on the Discord app. It's completely free. It makes communicating easier, and you can remain anonymous if you wish. It's great to share your passion and speak to people daily. So if you're a stacker, new or experienced, I guarantee you're going to want to use Stacker Social. Now, also, I want to add in there as well, testing is so important. Always verify authenticity of everything you buy. You can bring a magnet, scale, or test kit to test silver. How I do it is with a Sigma Metalytics machine, which I stand by completely. It's not cheap, but the peace of mind is excellent. I use it all the time. I use it every day, and I have a referral code, which has been kindly provided by Trusti Metrix. I'll leave it in the description of this video if you want to pick up an original like this, but you can also go for the investor or the pro model as well. I test everything, even when I get things from bullion dealers. I thoroughly recommend telling everyone to do your own testing so you have that peace of mind. Human error exists, even from dealers as well, so just be aware. The moment you realise you buy silver barely above spot or grab a great deal, that's stacking a little bit smarter. You're being smart about the way you're buying silver bullion. Now, I don't buy much silver. It's a speculative metal. It's an industrial metal. It is undervalued, and gold is ultimately the better buy in terms of return, especially if you are here in the UK. Having said that, it's worth having some silver, but also avoiding those high fees with them as well. I truly believe the things that I've talked about in this video are some of the best ways that can help you save money, especially if you're new to stacking, and even if you want to use silver for a bit of savings, it's worth knowing these things. To sum this video up, there is no best way to buy silver. It's really what works for you. Silver is a powerful asset, but the price you pay matters as much as the price it reaches. By buying smart, you give your investment the strongest possible start and maximize your return if you plan on selling later on down the line. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it or you learned something, please give it a like. Please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.